Okay, so in the previous video we saw one way to calculate the sum of a series of an arithmetic sequence. We're going to look at another one now, and this formula that we're going to get here is normally a little bit more useful than the previous one. We're going to do it by calculating the sum of two of these series. So first of all, Sn. What is Sn? It's u1 plus u2 plus u3, but u3 we're going to write as u1 plus 2d, plus u4, which we're going to write as u1 plus 3d, all the way up to the nth term, which is u1 plus n minus 1d. And then what we're going to do is we're going to write that same series out, but in the opposite order. Doesn't change the value, we're just going to write it in the opposite order so we can combine terms in a moment. So this is going to be u1 plus n minus 1d. Didn't leave myself enough space there. This one's going to be u1 plus n minus 2d. This one's going to be u1 plus n minus 3d. u1 plus n minus 4d. And this one's going to be u1. And then when we add these two together, on the left hand side, Sn plus Sn is 2 Sn's. And on this side we get, well, 2 u1s plus n minus 1 times d. And here we get 2 u1s plus, we've got n minus 2d's plus an extra d, well that's n minus 1d. And here we've got u1 plus u1, which is 2 u1s plus n minus 3d's plus 2d's is n minus 1d's. And we get the same thing every term. The last term, we've got 2 u1s plus n minus 1d. And how many times has that happened? Well, there are n of these, so that has happened n times. So 2Sn is equal to n times this thing. That is 2 u1 plus n minus 1d. Or Sn is equal to this whole thing, n 2 u1 plus n minus 1d all over 2. Now the way we normally write that is n over 2 times 2 u1 plus n minus 1d. And this is a formula given in the formula booklet. We are given another formula in the formula booklet, which we saw in the previous video, which was, not un, sorry, Sn is equal to n over 2 u1 plus un. And we can actually deduce this one from that one, because this is n over 2 u1 plus, but un, we know from before, is u1 plus n minus 1d, using the general form for un, which simplifies to the same thing, n over 2 u1, oh sorry, two lots of u1 there, plus n minus 1 times by d. So that's two different ways to derive this formula. This one doesn't use the result we saw in the previous video, and this one uses the previous video's result to get there a little bit more quickly. You are given both this formula and this formula in the formula booklet, so you can refer to them in the formula booklet easily enough, and depending on what information you're given in the question depends on which one of the two you're going to use.